as a coach, you need to be in command of the situation. So remember, because this exercise was about building the ability to close the gap, the coach has to be well aware of the distance and the steps that they are taking, the rhythm of their steps, right? Because otherwise it would be just random moving around, okay? So, can I have a volunteer? So, come on, let's run this. Let's run this exercise. Or maybe Jason, you already you got it. Jason, right? Right, so let's run through this exercise. How would you like to start? Because it's getting easy. From there, okay. Whatever, I mean, it's your choice, right? Whatever you want to do. Okay, so we have this position, right? So, I need, as a coach, before the onset of the exercise, I know that sometimes I will sometimes want to push him back. So I need to find a way to actually threaten him, right? To make him retreat. But other than that, it's his initiative. So he approaches me and I react in one of the 3 ways, right? So let's do it. Come on. That's right. And now, if they make a mistake, it is a good thing to actually show them possible consequences of their mistake, right? So you can parry and then attempt a riposte, like in this case, right? So they understand what's at stake. Because it was too late, right? The hesitation was too long. For the first time, I'm explaining this to the student. Next time he will probably remember and know that if I did a parry and tried to riposte, it was because it was too late. Right? That's fine. And now, another thing that you could possibly add to it is an afterblow. Right? So let's do it. And now, there should be no parry without a riposte. Okay, so even if you're withdrawing, parry and then throw something, even in the air.
Yes.
It's still in line with player's attitude, right?
Yes. Nice.
Right? So you can, again, scale it up to create longer sequences and train awareness after delivering the first hit and being prepared for an afterblow, right? Again, this threatening, it's coach's job to create such a threat that would compel the student to back off, right? Because, again, let's do it once more. If I was here, and I was just moving like here, so he would be stupid not to hit me, right? So demanding from the student to do stupid things is counterproductive. It's not very conductive for learning, right? So we don't want that. We want to create motions that will logically create desired effects in the student. And this way, by incorporating this movement and threatening from the coach, you also drill one very important and sometimes, quite often actually, very underrated skill in fencing development, that is inhibitory motor control. The ability to actually abandon our desire and our plan to do something in order to better adjust to the situation, right? And now, finally, I want to present a short drill that's designed for less advanced fencers to drill specifically this inhibitory motor control, and it's very simple because I'm here and I present an opening, and you make a preparatory step. If nothing happens, you attack. But you need to attack immediately. Because if you hesitate a little, I will make a perfect parry. Okay, so let's do that. Preparatory step. Remember, I react to the beginning of your attack, not your step. Make a preparatory step, but then launch the attack immediately. Oh. Okay, but you already done. Still done. Okay. That's too late. Make this step and attack immediately. Right? Oh, and that's right. And then you withdraw. Exactly. Right? So there are two reactions from the coach. Either nothing, in which case I'm to be attacked and I try to make a perfect parry, or some kind of threat that's logical in this case, right? If he was approaching me with a point, for example, forward, with a point forward position, and would attack me with a thrust, probably presenting my own point wouldn't be very compelling, so I could do something different, right? I could, for example, present an undercut, right? So you, of course, need to logically link these things to work together, right? Depending on what you were drilling. But the concept stays the same, right? Thank you very much. So I propose that you give like 10 reps to this very simple inhibitory motor control drill just to get a grasp of it. Like 10 reps one, 10 reps second, and we gather up for something different, okay? Go.